So I was going to give you a great video about the difference between solid-state hard drives and physical hard drives, but Kevin, who's the tech director here, basically said, I'm not allowed to because I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, that matters all of a sudden. So go ahead, Kevin.
You might have noticed that I am not Bob. We do not let Bob do technical content anymore for very good reasons. So this video is about digital storage. It's where, you store things digitally. What's the difference between a solid-state hard drive and a regular hard drive? It's really not that complicated, but for the geeks out there, I am going to oversimplify a lot. An overwhelming amount of data is stored in what we call hard drives. That could be on your computer or in a cloud storage, because really the cloud is just someone else's computer. That storage can both be a traditional hard drive or a solid-state hard drive. A lot of people will use the terms interchangeably, and there's nothing wrong with that. Hard disk drives, or mechanical hard disk drives, have been around for decades. Mechanical hard drives are hard drives that have a magnetic disk that spins around at around 7,200 rotations per minute. There's a small device on there that reads and writes the information onto the platter. From their first incarnation, these mechanical hard drives have gotten bigger and faster, but they still have a limit of how much data they can read and write because of how fast they can spin. There are several types of mechanical hard drives that can go much slower or much faster. Each have their own benefit depending on what you're trying to do. Now let's talk about SSDs, or solid-state drives. They are much simpler than mechanical hard drives. There are no moving parts, they're all electronic, and that makes them move data around pretty quick. SSDs have been around for more than a decade. They're very reliable, more so than any traditional mechanical hard drive, and they are significantly faster than even the best mechanical hard drives available. So with SSDs being so much better than mechanical hard drives, why would you ever get a mechanical hard drive? Well, unfortunately, SSDs have a much worse price to storage ratio compared to traditional hard drives. So which should you get, SSDs or mechanical hard drives? Well, it really depends what you're trying to do. For servers, you're probably better off getting a mix of the two. A server can take advantage of that fast SSD space, and then it can also take advantage of the huge storage offered by traditional hard drives. So what should you get for a laptop? I would stick with SSDs. They're going to be much faster, and you're going to get a pretty good boost out of battery life because of how little power they use. For desktop computers, I would still get an SSD because you want the performance there, and really, you shouldn't be storing stuff on your computer when it should be stored on a server.
Oh, that's the difference. Who knew? Comments below.